All right, this week we are here with the road trip bundle. Now, it does come with a prefab. You get the Wanderer title, a vendor bot, kind of a junk car, a sign, and this cooking spit. Now, I'm going to start with the sign first because it is pretty much the easiest thing to showcase. It is just a sign. Now, I'm sure if you came up with it, you could come up with an idea for it. For instance, these are solid, so you could just use it like as a fence or something by building it, but otherwise, it's just what you see. Now, the rusted out car, it does look good. Has that weird like powdered blue, as you can see. Doesn't really do anything special, but is nice if you were a person who collects these junk cars for different scenes and stuff. Now, coming over here, I'm going to show you the building next. Now, these are two pieces here, and both do have electrical hookups. Now, I've hooked this up to a switch because these lights actually work here. So as you can see, they're quite bright. Let me go turn. As you see here, they're pretty bright. There's no bleed off, but for the most part, you know, if you want to get someone's attention, put it right here in this light area. Now, okay. That said, the actual design isn't hard to put down. It's just got these two little feet. You can see here it actually does look like an awning of like a gas station. Or, I guess in Fallout's term, a coolant station, because all the cars are nuclear powered. But it does have a nice look. It's an interesting piece. As you can see here, there is no limitation to how many you can put down of these, other than, of course, I guess, camp size and, you know, interaction points. The gas station here does have 3. So that kind of gives you an idea. But that said, I feel like you could do a lot of interesting things with these. The actual little shop itself, it does have broken glass, but you can see it's like someone's trying to board it all over. I always really do like the scavenger style looks. It feels, you know, I don't know, it just feels more Fallout to me. You can see the rusted door. The door actually does come with the bundle. Seriously. Put doors in bundles that require doors. I mean, the outside, it looks like a dingy, beat up gas station in the middle of the desert. I mean, you can see here, nothing really too special on the roof. Reasonably flat, so you can probably put defenses, solar panels, that kind of deal. It has this little kind of like, so I guess it's a sunroof or something there. This is supposed to be like a garage. That said, nice little place. I mean, if you're a player starting out, you don't want to build all of your own stuff. You got a little roof here to put some, you know, crafting stations under, a little housing area here. You know, wall up those windows a bit more if you feel like it. Put some beds, things like that. Little shop. All kinds of interesting stuff. Now, next we have the Rusted Vendor Bot. Now, this is a reskin of the Vendor Bot. It's just a rusted variant, which honestly, I like the rusted variant better. Like as I said, I like the rusted aesthetic of Fallout. That, you know, it's been through an atomic war. It just kind of feels like, you know, I started in Fallout 1 and 2, so this is the aesthetic I think of when I think Fallout. Alright, now finally, we have the Ragstag pit. Now, I originally thought this was going to be like a something that created stuff, but it's just It's just a cooking station. It's the Ragstag spit, or Rag Hog spit. As you can see, it's just really a pig roast. So definitely hit and miss depending on type of player you are. Now, that is this bundle. I hope everyone has a fun time in Ohio, and I hope y'all have a great week.